I've been.
Welcome. You are now entering the Targaryen Crashout. I am Jay Targaryen. People on Facebook knows me as Justin Lee. This is brought to you by Ray's Juke Joint. Usually got to get that shit out quiz before Ray gets on my ass. You know, you got to hit them billboards and shit when you're driving down the expressway. Um, Before I get into any of that, I'm going to take a little bit of attendance. We got fella Hyde. You could find him
Vilified.
on. No, I'm calling you fella Hyde
All right,
because
I'll
you
take
are
that
not needed.
enunciation.
Fella Hyde, because there's no P. Fella Hyde on Twitter. You can find him on Twitter. We got Quez World underscore. You can find him on Twitter too. Um, I just want to start off with this. Salud.
Cheers. Oh my
I
God.
ain't got no, I ain't got nothing but at
Quez,
least.
most people think when men cry, we're bitches.
Mhm. Yes.
When I watch the NFL and I see one of my favorite players, Chris Jones, cry, that means that the Gladiator Emperor is giving the thumbs down. You understand?
Yes,
Same.
sir.
When I see Aaron Donald play with fractured ribs against the GOAT and he's in tears, doubled over, is he a fucking bitch? No, no,
He's
no.
not.
He's going. The reason he's in tears is because he broke his fucking ribs and he can't breathe, trying to kill somebody. We got to
Exactly.
get out of this fucking motion, Quez, where if a guy sheds a tear playing sports in a very masculine area, we gotta. I'm not gonna say we gotta appreciate it, but we can't poo poo it.
No, because I've always been told, men cry. It's just very shaky thing, but when you cry in sports, it shows a level of care, a level
Yes.
of a level of like concerning. Like, all right, I give a fuck about this shit. So when I see Aaron Jones crying before the game, it's almost like a battle cry. It's almost like a yell. It, it's
Hey,
almost
don't
like
laugh. It ain't funny, bitch.
it's almost like a I didn't put this on. I'm about to go to war, and whoever's standing in front of me on the opposite side, I feel bad for you because you about to meet a different type of animal.
Now, correct, fella. Correct me if I'm wrong, but Chris Jones versus the Buffalo Bills. Is Chris Jones a bitch, to your knowledge?
No, no, not at all. Farthest thing from it.
So we get on this fucking app, fella, and I'm about to fucking scream because this is you wanted to crash out. Here it is. Fucking
Yeah,
everybody feels so fucking bad for Josh Allen. Josh Allen deserves better. Oh, Josh Allen needs more. Josh Allen deserves the Super Bowl. Where guess what? Josh Allen doesn't have anybody in a fucking Buffalo Bills uniform that can move the line of scrimmage. Guess what Patrick Mahomes has? He has a guy that can move the line of scrimmage. Until you find somebody, I'm talking to Buffalo, until you find somebody that can move the line of scrimmage, it doesn't matter what Josh Allen needs. You're not going to win in January and February until you get that under control. Now, fella, this isn't Lane Johnson. This isn't Jason Kelsey. The Philadelphia Eagles offensive line still, till this day, moves the line of scrimmage.
Yeah. You know, I think with that Buffalo game, uh, they really got away from, I thought, an unsung hero, which was Cook, the running back.
Bear down.
I think he was really running the rock well, uh, and just did not get enough opportunities really to kind of establish that, and they just kept putting it in Josh Allen's hands, which isn't bad hands. It's certainly not that tight end who doesn't have hands.
Come on,
Um,
bro.
but
You know how I feel about tight ends, fella. Be careful.
oh, I know. I'm there with you.
tight, tight ends haven't been looking so good in these
Uh,
playoffs.
Which ones you been looking at? The flat
I,
ones or the round one? You
Those
know what? Don't
boxy
get off
ones.
topic. You know what? Go ahead, fella.
um, but some of it also has to come down to, everyone always likes to point towards the quarterbacks, but how many points did they put up? Did the Chiefs put up against the Bills?
What was it, 32?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a lot of fucking points, man.
On with the offense that's been struggling for the most part.
Yeah,
Like the Chiefs offense hasn't been that explosive, how could I say, competitive Madden setting, arcade type of scoreboard. Like, you're not getting Mahomes' second year Chiefs. What you're
No.
getting is Tom Brady's fourth, fifth, fourth and fifth Super Bowl.
Yes, and I will argue this is probably the most dangerous Chiefs we have seen, and it has
Only
a.
because two black guys are on the show. Go ahead, Quest.
But like you said, everything is being controlled in the line of scrimmage on the defensive side of the ball for the Chiefs. You look at the Chiefs offensively, and it's been lackluster basically through the whole year. Like they have just recently started to pick it up. Things are starting to move. Things are starting to click a little bit more, and like we're looking at Patrick Mahomes do this with his best receiver is a rookie. Like
and then Juju Smith-Schuster,
yeah, Juju Smith in the corpse of DeAndre Hopkins.
and
Like
I'm just waiting for 87 to come out the line with a walker out there. He's been playing for so long.
Bro,
yeah,
fella, look at how many fucking touchdowns Noah Gray had down the stretch.
Yeah, that that for sure is kind of another guy who, really flew under the radar for the
mhm.
Chiefs, so much about Xavier Worthy and um, their wide receiving core. He's been a pretty consistent dude for
Oh
them.
yeah.
Yeah,
Well, you know what, fella? Because I'm about to fucking lose my shit. I'm not gonna lie. Um, we're in a situation right now where I'm watching people get sad about the Chiefs getting back to the Super Bowl, but they can't name another team that has exhausted all of their resources like the Chiefs did.
yeah.
The Chiefs are literally going to Samaje Perine when it's winning time, Quiz. Ain't no other team trying to do that.
And and to your point, Jay, you gotta think about it like this, like fellow was saying. Noah Gray during the regular season is getting valuable touchdowns and snaps. Bro, they're battering this motherfucker to death. So when it's come time for the big game and the big moment, people like Kelsey is well rested and healthy.
Yes.
Like I wouldn't be surprised if Kelsey go for 2 touchdowns against in the Super Bowl.
8 catches, 112 yards with 2 touchdowns.
And
Nine. What's up, Daddy?
Yo,
Okay.
yo,
That's
So
good.
you just hopped in. I'm going on the little light skinned rant about how everybody's upset about Buffalo not getting to the Super Bowl and Josh Allen coming up short. And I'm like, well, the Chiefs moved the line of scrimmage. They're the most physical football team in the AFC right now. It's just like in baseball, to where time and time again, nine. We love the home runs, we love the total bases, but when you get down in October, if you can't get outs, you're gonna lose. The Chiefs get outs, nine.
agreed. I mean, I honestly, I don't know how Buffalo didn't win that game, but
It's
I mean,
crazy.
like, I guess, like, I mean, shit. Y'all know I don't watch much football, so I couldn't really give you a
No,
definitive
but
example. But
you just said it right there. I don't know how Buffalo didn't win the game. Their quarterback played better than the other quarterback, who just so happened to be a two-time Super Bowl champion, working on three in a row. You can't beat that while out playing the best player. Why? Because there's certain fucking details to the game. Chris Jones sitting there crying on the sideline because he literally got Buffalo off the field back-to-back fourth down plays. Like, he's exhausted himself, just like fucking the Chiefs ownership exhausted all the resources to get back here. Like, it's just fucking simple. And, you know, I feel really good about this conversation because it's good for my mental health, because we're talking about an area of the football field that I like. But I just want to pivot for a second because Nine, Fella, and Quez, you people let them turn me into a fucking Cubs fan this weekend singing at Greg's house. You should be absolutely ashamed of yourselves for how
What are you
they
doing at a Cubs
dragged
fan's house?
because he's my friend.
Why are you friends with him?
Because he's important and he's famous.
Famous.
So you're a clout. One, famous is a stretch.
No, he's famous.
So you're a groupie.
No, he's my friend and he's famous.
Yeah,
he's
you're
my friend and he's famous.
No,
but
you're a groupie.
I don't have to be a Cubs fan for any of that. Y'all let them turn me into a fucking Cubs fan.
The reason why I let it happen is because that baseball is going to be used a lot during baseball season. I mean, that picture is going to be used. Oh, yes, it will.
No, it won't.
Oh, yes, it will.
Hey, tell me about Ian Happ.
I don't know who he is. A very good baseball player. I'm not gonna lie. I love Ian Happ. I love Ian Happ. And you're not. Hey, I'm not gonna lie, fella. Hopefully the stream freezes when I say this. Fuck you. It's fucking disgusting what you people do, and it's sad because I'm not trying to, let's just say, you know, say anything good about the Cubs. I'm not trying to say anything good about the Cubs per se, but there are some players that I liked in the uniform. Ian Happ, perfect example. Last year, Christopher Morel, perfect example. What's up, King Mac? I appreciate you. Wish you showed up for work.
What's up, Mac? What's up, Mac?
Don't say what's up to him.
You know, fuck him.
We can say what's up to Drew. We can say
What
what's
up,
up
Drew?
to Drew.
What up, Drew?
But there are players for the Cubs that I root for, but at the end of the day, don't associate me with the fucking team. I want them to lose every game, every day possible. Like, I treat the Chicago Cubs like I treat the Green Bay Packers. They just have to lose. They have players, but those players have to take an L. Period. Every day.
I respect it.
I don't, because he's lying. He's a fucking Cubs fan. Like, he's just putting on the fucking front. He's just putting on a fucking front. He's gonna be a Cubs game this season.
I'm gonna pack myself up for my own show. Fuck it.
So now that the liar is no longer here, right? He's gonna be at Cubs games with Greg this season.
Right, out in the bleachers, being a bleacher bum.
Oh my god.
Yep, he's rooting for a few Cubs players in fantasy. I don't know if he did the deal yet or not, but he's been hounding Dre for Nico Horner for God knows how long. He's a fucking closeted Cubs fan. Like, bro, he's a fucking liar. He's a goddamn liar, and it's sick.
So, like, that's crazy because, like, when you compare the Cubs to the Packers,
you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna come back.
I knew it.
If I was a Cubs fan, would I do this? Would I be seen doing that if I was?
If you were, absolutely.
No, that's the Bulls banner right there.
The only thing that's stopping this from being
way in the background.
The only thing that's stopping this from being a legit Cubs picture is that there aren't dildos somewhere in the pic. That's it.
Wow.
If there were dildos, 100%.
I mean,
there are 3 Cubs signs.
And the most important one is up front, and it's and the parking tells you who's only allowed here.
I'm not gonna lie. When they smacked me with this one, I was like,
oh shit.
I
Oh
was
my
like, come
god.
on,
He's
bro.
doing the
Are
national.
you fucking serious?
Oh my
He's
god.
doing
Come
the
on,
national
bro.
anthem or the seventh inning stretch over at Wrigley at the friendly
Fella,
confines.
they first of all, they got the Cubs flag in the back, and then the Notre Dame.
I was
The
about to
Notre
say, and the
Dame
Notre Dame
trophy.
sign back
Oh
there.
shit! I didn't even see that.
Come on, bro. So I'm just a fucking lovable loser, a light skinned loser. That's what I
That-
was in that garage.
You know what it is, Jay? That's AI. That's
Is
AI.
it that's
That's AI. Come on.
AI put the fucking Bulls thing right there,
Yeah, like that's AI like a motherfucker. Obviously
bro.
edit, fabricated. Like,
I
no.
know. I heard there's video and sound to go with it too.
Bullshit. Bullshit.
Bullshit.
Bullshit.
Oh, well, fuck it.
He was,
Bullshit.
I
he
would
was.
low
I'm
key.
telling you right now, he don't got the video coincidentally, but the video goes like this. He's singing "Fly the W" or whatever the fucking song is. He's singing the Cubs song. He's singing the Cubs song.
Oh, go Cubs, go!
Yeah, go Cubs, go. He's singing "Fly the W." He's
Hey,
singing the
I'm
whole
not
Hey,
gonna
fucking
lie.
shit, bro.
Chicago, what do you
You
say?
people wonder why I drink, right? You wonder why I drink.
Ugh,
Nine
Hennessy.
makes me drink.
Hey, relax. Not too much on the hen dog. Not too
Hey,
much.
come on. We supposed to be broke out the shackles of Hennessy, bro.
Oh my god.
Come
Put,
on, bro.
put
We
them
were supposed
bitches
to
on
been
me.
broke out the shackles of Hennessy.
Put them bitches on me. I'm still shackled.
I'm not gonna lie. When Dr. Umar says some of y'all need to be slaves again, he was not lying.
You know what?
Oh my
We're not gonna do
god!
that.
Those motherfuckers was not
Nine,
lying.
nine. Now, we were alerted. We got a notification that the White Sox were talking about the Reds on shipping Luis Robert to Ohio. I'm just gonna ask you, what do you think a stat line for Luis Robert at Great American Ballpark looks like? Now he's playing center field every day. Just give me what you think he'll look like in that Reds lineup in that Reds center field. In your opinion.
In my opinion, I don't think he's going to play very many games because even playing center field in our little ass ballpark, he managed to get hurt a lot. And then he's going from playing in
Went
that
to the
center,
wrong
in
nigga
our
quiz.
center field, to that center field. It's a drastic difference. That's a whole lot more ground to cover. You're telling me he's gonna be able to stay healthy for, let's fuck it. I'll be generous. 120 games? Probably fucking not. So one, he'll probably miss a good chunk of time. Two, in that ballpark, promise, if he's out here selling his soul for power in our little ass ballpark,
I know what I'm capable
he's
of.
going to be doing it in Cincinnati. So with all of that put together, right? With all of that put together, he'll probably hit between 240 and 255. He'll slug between about 480 to, I'll give him 505 in that range. And his OPS, considering the fact he's not going to walk in the fucking slightest, his OPS is going to be 840 to 860. No, a little lower. Actually, no, around 830 to 840 in that
Gold
general
glove,
fucking range.
Gold glove in center field.
No, he won't be healthy enough for it.
Oh my god! So you're
Especially in the NL. Fuck out of here. You know who he's competing with in the NL? Hell no.
Now, Quiz, the reason
Yes.
I asked 9 was because he was going to be honest about what he's going to do with the bat to ball. Like, I know what Luis Robert could do defensively in that type of ballpark. But what 9 is telling me is he's not going to fucking hit the ball enough or stay healthy enough to take advantage of a ballpark that could make him a lot of money. Now,
he couldn't take advantage of the ballpark to make him a lot of money in Chicago.
Well, I mean, but he was already under contract when he had that 30.
It doesn't matter. I'm not gonna lie. He couldn't
No,
take
but
advantage
still,
of it.
but still, 9. Like, how much money was he gonna make after a career year? Like, it was already popped. He was popped. He's not gonna play that many games to repeat that shit ever again. And I got the nigga in fantasy, Quiz. I swear to God, Fella's the only Cubs fan. I'm gonna fucking remove him, bro. I swear to God on my life. I'm waiting on him to say something out of pocket so I could.
Don't say that, fella.
You know,
I'm waiting with bated breath.
So
You
this
know,
is the
you can
thing.
hate me all day long for it, but it's the truth, and I don't know why you traded fam in fantasy. Genuinely makes no sense. It helps you with no issue you have. He's not going to be healthy. He's not going to hit for average. He's
What
going to
is
strike out a
this?
fuck ton, and he's going to
What is
strike out
this?
a fuck ton. Made no fucking sense to me why you traded for him. There's no logical. You only trade for a nigga like Luis Robert when he's good. When he's your third or fourth player, gang. He's your best player,
No,
and
he's
he's
not. I
the.
got Matt Olson and Cattell Marte.
What was Matt Olson last season? Okay, cool. He's your second best player. I'm not saying he's better than Matt Olson. Matt Olson was
Bro,
shit last year too.
Luis Robert is so. I got 3 guys who hit 30 home runs last year. Luis Robert is not one of the guys. I traded for Luis Robert because not only am I a homer and I'm a fucking tard.
He's not going to be playing for your home team.
Uh,
So scratch that off the list. Scratch
okay,
that one
so
off.
basically, Asinine just wants me to eliminate the other 2.5 minute rant that I had. I traded for Luis Robert because I thought that the White Sox will keep him until July.
Okay.
That's it, Quez. That's it.
If we keep him till
He
July, that's
he
malpractice.
literally fucking
Okay,
eliminated
and
about
so
two and a half
now that
minutes of
he's
what I was
not
going
on
to
the
say.
team, so now that he's not on the team,
He's
what
still
did
on
that
the
take?
team. He's still
Okay,
on the team right now.
It's
But
an abnormality that he's gone.
what
okay,
Asinine is saying is the nigga is off the team without being off the team.
okay. So what does that do for your fantasy team?
So what that does for my fantasy team is it increased the strikeouts. So I'm going to strike out a little bit more. But
A
what
lot
Okay,
more.
Asinine is saying is I'm not going to hit enough home runs or get enough games out of the niggas to get the return on my investment. So
so
the only way in Asinine's eyes that I get the return on my investment, he has to play 150 games and hit
okay,
32 home runs.
so it
How many
sounded
home
like,
runs?
32.
Okay, good. I'm glad you said something like that because the more home runs he hits, the more strikeouts he's gonna. I'm not gonna lie. The
I'm not
less
gonna
home
play.
runs you get out of the nigga, the more you get out of him. If you get what I'm
I'm
saying.
not
so
So
it doesn't sound
I'm
like
not
this
gonna play
trade is
no
going to help
games.
you.
That's why I said the number.
it doesn't.
This trade sounds like it's bad.
It's not bad.
It's not
It
bad
sounds
because
Not
he
like
didn't
good.
it's
get
bad.
he didn't give up much for it. I'm just talking about the player
The
itself
quality of
doesn't help
player.
him.
He's saying,
Okay. So did the player you gave up for him?
no, it was a bunch of shit. It was
What
a lot of
would
different
it would
shit.
have been better if you kept them players?
No, no.
You know, whenever I
Because
hear him
at the
say
end of the
no like
day,
that, usually means
and I think Fella is gonna attest to this because he had this same similar situation in football fantasy. You don't worry about what you're giving up. Are you gonna be better off tomorrow? Right now, with Luis Robert being in my lineup, I'm better off tomorrow than I was yesterday. The problem is tomorrow ain't as good as it could be. That's the thing. Like what I paid for Luis Robert, I probably could have got. I could have helped my team in other ways than his way.
You have such a
Okay.
gift at masking your bullshit.
hmm
Like you have you have a silver tongue, gang. No homo, but 100 like yo, you know how to manipulate and make shit sound good, gang. He did what he's been doing his entire time of me
He's a
playing
good player.
fantasy
He's a
sports with
good
the nigga.
player.
He's
He's a good player.
trading just to fucking do it.
Ah,
Just to fucking do it.
Yeah, yeah.
Like it
he's
genuinely it
literally
made no
telling the
sense.
truth.
That was
I
always the
wish.
one thing, especially like in football, because like baseball, I can see that it's a bit more malleable. You got a lot more games each month. It's a bit different. Um, but with football, like you live and die by a weekend, and so like and injuries are so much more pertinent, you know, in terms of like the health of your roster and who's going to be good to go, because like you don't have much else because there's only so many guys, you know, that are really standouts. So everyone during the season was always trying to hit me up for CD Lamb, and even though we didn't have the Cowboys didn't have a starting quarterback, like he still was a top tier guy, but you just didn't know when it was really gonna click for you. And doing the trades when it's such a week to week basis to me is just like the ultimate gambling. There's not much you can really, try and project on guys, because injury can happen, and next thing you know, in the first quarter, oh well, there goes my guy that I just traded for. And so there's
Oh yeah,
always guys who are just trying to trade just to fucking trade, and that
trust
shit
me,
was
I
kind of driving
fucking
me
know
nuts.
about
I'm
that.
one of those guys,
Hmm.
I know about that fucking shit. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, you do. We
fuck me,
both we
bro.
both got the injury bug pretty bad,
bro.
man.
Quez, when you traded me C.J. Stroud for Lamar Jackson, 1 for 1, you gave me a fantasy title,
Oh my god, I've done a lot of crazy shit in my life. In 24
bro.
years, like, that has to be the worst thing I ever did.
Yeah, that
No,
was that was
no.
impulse and like
Oh my god.
trying to make something
Nine,
happen
would
that
you
didn't
tell
need to
him
happen.
the shit that I've done in baseball? I literally gave Bobby Witt away for free. Like, Quez, all of the buyer's remorse that you
That
have in
Bobby Witt
fantasy,
trade is still the worst trade we've ever had.
it's the worst. No, it's the worst trade in fantasy history. Period.
What happened?
Period. I
He
gave
gave up Bobby Witt for 2 draft picks.
for nothing.
Oh,
The
Nothing.
man.
the runner
Nothing.
up to win MVP. He gave him up for 2 draft picks. That turned into fucking nothing.
They hey, are they on my team, Nine? No.
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 But that's even worse. What did that
Yeah.
mean?
Dude,
That'd
that's
be
So I
worse.
gave up Quez. I gave up one of the best baseball players I have ever seen
Hmm.
in my life. I gave him up for niggas that ain't even on my team right now.
oh man.
The best player, one of the best players I've seen. I don't have nothing to show for that trade. Nothing. I'm a dummy. I'm stupid. Dumb.
Yeah, that
Okay. Yeah, I guess I understand. I understand it now.
I mean,
Cause
I understand it, but I don't get it.
He
You'll
yeah,
gave him
never
up.
get
He
it.
gave him up to Dan. He gave up Bobby Witt to Dan for Dan's second round pick and Dan's fourth round pick. His second round pick turned into Michael Harris, who isn't on his team, like we said, and his fourth turned into Corbin Burns, who isn't on his team, like we said. And to be honest, let's say he did keep both of those players. Both of those players are
I'm gonna ask.
Michael Harris is his second best hitter, and Corbin Burns is easily his best pitcher.
Just fucking
But
retarded, bro.
but where are they
Just
stacking
retarded.
like the league in general? Are they like
Michael Harris can't
middle?
stay injured. Michael Harris can't stay healthy. So, he's a great player. He can't play more than 110
Nine
games.
loves Michael Harris.
And then
Nine,
Corbin Burns, he's a great pitcher. Yeah,
yeah,
period.
but still, like at the end of the day, Nine, Corbin Burns is gonna be what, 31, 32?
We're not playing the age game when it comes to you, bro.
No, but
You're not about to justify this.
I'm not. I'm not.
Okay.
But I don't even look at age for pitchers. All I'm saying is it was the worst trade imaginable because what I gave up and what I have now, monumental. I have nothing to show for that trade. And I traded the best player, one of the best players in the sport. I've done that multiple times as a fan, and I will do it again and again and again because that's who I am. I'm a fan.
Yeah, a fanatic, fucking insane
yeah,
person.
yeah, and but sometimes you have to come to the realization that being a fanatic and a fan, you will pull some crazy fucking trades.
I haven't won crazy trades.
All
Quiz,
of
I
us
feel
are
like a fuck,
fans. Not all of us do dumb shit.
but not all of us are retards, right? Like not all of us will fucking trade for depth. Trade talent for depth. That's retarded. That's just fucking retarded. And I
Yeah.
did that multiple times. Multiple times.
Yeah, well, most fans wouldn't trade Lamar Jackson for CJ Stroud either.
Yeah, but Quez. But if I give you the opportunity to do that again, you won't do it again,
Oh
right?
no, fuck no.
Well, that's because hindsight, but I don't. I don't know. It's always tough. That's why I've never been crazy about trading in fantasy sports because there's so little control you have already to begin with, and so I don't know. It always just feels it's such a gamble. It really is. Like I don't know. Sometimes you just kind of have to stick with the guys that you drafted and see how it plays out because you had some real, conviction on them when you get them.
Nah, and you got something for that, right?
Oh yeah, yeah. All I do is in the first fantasy season we did, not the one last year, but the one before that. It's crying motherfuckers all season. Yo, y'all moving like people who ain't never watched baseball before. Yo, oh man, he's been so bad. We're 2 weeks, a month into the season, and motherfuckers is shipping off guys who have been great for 3, 4, 5 years on end, and they're shipping them off because of a 1 month bad spell. And I'm sitting here yelling at people like, have y'all never watched baseball before? This is a 162 game season. Y'all crying off of a 20 to 30 game stretch. Be patient. Like I said, in that season, I got to the semifinals. I got to the conference finals, whatever the fuck it was called, because I stayed patient and I didn't trade motherfuckers. The Michael Harris guy we were just talking about, I sat on him all season, even though he was shit for a while. And he was the reason why I got that far. Stop trading motherfuckers so damn quick.
Bro,
That is
I'm
true.
not
Quez
gonna
feels
lie.
attacked from that comment there.
I am
Yeah,
attacked,
yeah.
100%.
Hey, I'm
Just
gonna keep it a buck, bro. This nigga nine, I I go toe to toe with him, arguing baseball points, arguing baseball stats, projection,
BTA.
all of that shit. Because I know where he's coming from. I know for a fact where he's coming from on a baseball acumen. That's concrete. When I go to King Mac, he's an elitist. He
mhm.
that shit is concrete, Quez. King Mac needs all the best players in the league to feel good. Nine doesn't. So I get the best of both worlds,
Yeah.
right? When Nine tells me, hey, you're losing because all your favorite players are weak as fuck, right? I listen. When King Mac tells me,
No,
I'm
you
not gonna
don't.
trade you that nigga because I don't want that nigga, I listen. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All what Major League Baseball has to do, and all of these fucking fantasy teams have to do, they have to realize what type of league you're in, what type of GMs you're in. You know what I'm saying? You know, Nine doesn't like the players that I like. But if I
Mhm.
want to get a deal done, I go to Nine because I know what he's looking for.
Yeah.
I don't think we've ever gotten a deal done.
Peter Fairbanks, Keibert Ruiz,
Okay, I'm okay.
Andrew
Like
Vaughn.
whatever ass trades,
Yeah,
That's
but
still getting a deal done, though.
I guess. But like both of those
thank
trades end up
you.
being a
That's
Thank
still
you.
getting a
zero.
deal done.
Thank
Both
you.
of
I
those
still
trades
That's
ended
still
up being
getting a
a
deal.
zero.
hold
Yeah,
on,
but
wait.
there's still a deal.
No,
There's
I
still
no,
a deal.
guess
no, no,
no
no.
trade that ever meant anything has came from either of us. I'll
I
say that
still
then.
have Peter Fairbanks nine.
For whatever fucking reason, that doesn't mean the
I
trade worked.
but nine. I trade players for fuck God knows
For
why.
fun.
For fun, right? Why
Hmm.
didn't I trade Peter Fairbanks? Why?
Cause you have extra chromosomes, nigga. Like
The curveball looks like a slider. That's why.
Because your ADD
But
starts
okay,
kicking in and you
so
start feeling
so
No,
yourself.
so
Fairbanks
I
is
assume
triple OG.
I kind of get what Justin is saying. I get it, because like
course you do.
if it was coming towards like a basketball standpoint, I'm gonna keep Kyrie. I'm gonna trade and keep this motherfucker no matter what.
Exactly.
Like I don't care what you throw at me. You could throw me LeBron, bitch. I'm telling you, no, fuck off. I got Kyrie, so
But he's not doing that for motherfuckers like Kyrie.
Who?
Doing that for the six man.
Hold on, wait. Time out. Time out. So Matt
He's
Olson
been a
ain't
fucking
niggas
lie,
like
bro.
Kyrie.
You don't have a nigga like Kyrie.
I got a
And
nigga like Matt Olson.
Right. But weren't you just talking to me in the space about you considering a trade for the nigga?
Nope.
Liar.
I don't care.
So no, he's not. Anybody on his team can be got if you can swindle his dumb ass enough.
Hey, Quiz, stop laughing, nigga. I'll pack you up right now. I will
Like-
pack you up right now, Quiz.
my fault.
Your fault, right?
My bad.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Fuck that nigga, bro. Fuck him. Oh, you laughing too, Quet?
No,
Fella?
no. I was laughing at your joke about, kicking him. Don't kick me.
No, and that's why I don't want Nine on this show. Because he comes here and he tells you people the truth, and they tell you who the real Jay Targaryen is, and I'm a fucking loser. Again.
I mean, yeah, I don't know. I've never liked trading because I don't know. I think more often than not, it's very rare that people win out of them. I don't know. It just always feels like, what's the
I've never
point?
lost a trade. Fun fact.
What?
I've made like four. I've made like 4 trades. Haven't lost any of them.
What?
Not one.
What?
At worst, we broke even.
So, I'm gonna ask you: have you ever had buyer's remorse?
No.
What?
So every trade you gave up, you like, fuck, I don't want to give up this guy. You okay with every deal you've made?
The William Contreras deal. I gave up
That's
a bunch
the
of
one.
niggas I gave up a bunch of niggas I didn't need. Andres Munoz. No, tweaking. Camilo Duval, who ended up in AAA like 2 weeks after that trade. And a bunch of prospects. You already know how I don't feel about prospects. You already know how I feel about prospects. And some
you
other
got 'em back?
reliever. And some other reliever I can't even think of because he didn't fucking matter. Like, and then the fucking like Brandon Nimmo trade, Rafael Montero, who is shit, and fucking Chase Petty. Like, who gives a fuck?
9. When I know exactly what deal you're talking about, and when we woke up the next morning and you added all the fucking minor leaguers that you didn't get in those trades, and you added them because they were dropped, I was sick to my stomach. Quiz.
Yes.
I just fucking brought your black ass back.
Yes.
So I'm going to bring you in on what we're talking about. 9 times out of 10, 9 has made a trade to where he's offered point A, but he's gotten more than point A outside of the trade. Basically, all of his rewards were picked up on the waiver wire that he wanted to trade for.
Yeah.
He's the luckiest nigga on the planet, bro.
I mean, I don't know. That's how I approach fantasy sports too. It's just, I don't know, because everyone's always going to overvalue their own players, including your own self. And so, I don't know. I feel like it's real easy for either A, it's a nothing burger, or B, somebody just got fucking hosed because they were oversold on something. I don't know. I had buyer's remorse when we did that draft. I was on low sleep. We did it, and I let Brightside juke me out on when he picked Josh Allen, I think in the second round.
Yeah.
And so I freaked out and went against what I was planning on doing and drafted Patrick Mahomes. And so I had big buyer's remorse for the first month or so. But guess what saved me was the waiver wire and Jared Goff and uh, Sam Darnold took me kind of recovered me a little bit from complete shame.
Yeah, bro. Like and fella in baseball, the waiver wire it could mean the difference between winning and losing. You get what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
Be- you got to have a bridge because winning in baseball is not just 1 week like football. In order to win in baseball, you have to win categories. It's not just fucking 1 week fulfilling. Win those categories. And it's a perfect fucking time to hit the finish line of the show because I want to talk to you guys about endurance and
Mhm.
how most of the time when we work our jobs is 8 to 10 hours, 8 to 14 hours. Figure out how to reach the finish line as efficient as possible. Do your job. Get a system. A lot of people in Major League Baseball don't have a system. They don't have their bullpen ironed out. They don't have pinch hitters ironed out. The number one reason why Asinine beats the fuck out of me in fantasy baseball is because he's more efficient than me. The numbers get crunched better than mine.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying, Quez? When
Yeah.
you got a schedule to where motherfuckers requested off, but you already got the coverage, you're winning, right?
Mhm.
Long story short, make your schedule to where you got coverage instead of fucking you're just making surplus on the profit because at the end of the day, the people that make the schedule, they need to have the coverage. I just traded all of my offensive ceiling for pitching for coverage. You get what I'm saying? So when I go against 9 in week 1 in fantasy, I got coverage instead of just surplus. I'm we're, so check this out. We're gonna go across the board and we're gonna give our last words because we're going up on 45 minutes of game time. Since fucking 9 wants to come up tardy and late, we're gonna go with 9 first. 9, I usually use you as my closer. I need a motherfucking hold right now. I need a hold right now. You got anything for the people?
Uh, y'all, y'all so lucky. I decided to come home a little bit early
Oh,
from what I was out doing.
what you,
uh,
what you was doing?
so
What you was doing?
I was minding my business. I was minding my business.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Uh, uh, but uh, but so so I didn't let y'all sit here and listen to him lie to y'all for 40 some odd minutes about what he thinks because I'm not. He has the gift of gab, 100%.
Mm.
100 fucking percent gift of gab, right? So you guys are lucky I was here to come here and pour gasoline and light the match and put it on everything he was fucking saying. So y'all realize, who he really is and what he's really not attempting to say, but attempting to not say by saying what he's saying, right? You're welcome. For all Bears fans,
Whoa.
yeah, 6-11 gang. I already know y'all gonna sit here and try to make every reason in y'all head for why y'all think but y'all
Oh,
gonna start
six and
off right
11.
now. Y'all gonna sit right now. Oh, I'm gonna be conservative. We're only gonna win 7 or 8 games, and then as the season goes along, and as you goofy motherfuckers start seeing y'all sign for somebody, or trade for somebody, or draft somebody, y'all gonna sit there and pump yourselves up.
oh, this guy's really a game changer. You guys don't really understand what this does for the team. It opens up this. It opens up that.
I feel like this nigga's
Y'all did
attacking
the
me.
same.
I hate this
Y'all
nigga, bro.
y'all goofy ass niggas did the same shit last year and won less games than you did the year before when you had less shit. Shut the fuck up. Y'all are gonna be in football purgatory till each and everybody in this fucking call dies. Okay? Okay? So get ready for these 6 wins
Wait,
and
fella,
have fun while fucking doing it. Shut up.
Quez, you.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm surprised you went with 6.
Yeah, fuck him.
He's
No,
nasty,
I'm
bro.
surprised you went that high.
Yeah, fuck him still.
Hey, fella, I'm not
Yo,
gonna lie, bro. I wish you was black, but we're gonna kick it to Quez. Quez.
And this is where I shine. Cause today, the All-Star for the NBA has came out. And
Applause.
you know, some questionable things have happened today. Um, we don't give a fuck about the East because, well, shout out to Tyler Hero, the only Miami Heat person to make it. Shout out to you. Fuck Jimmy Butler, bitch. But there is a certain somebody who was left off the All Star West team that I have a feeling that I need to get on they ass about. NBA. Why the fuck is Kyrie Irving not on the All Star team this year?
He's not good enough.
Suck my dick. No,
Whoa,
no,
whoa.
no. Listen here. It's fine. Understand he's not an All Star starter. We are looking at. I currently have it pulled up right now. I got my laptop for this. Stephen Curry, 22 points, 6 assists, 4 rebounds. Understandable. Shea Gilgeous Alexander having a phenomenal year. 32 points, 6 assists, 5 rebounds. Understand. Kyrie, don't need to start over them niggas. Fine. But when I go down to this reserves list, I see Anthony Edwards, 26 points. Give him a round of applause. James fucking Harden. You sick fucks, you. You chose James fucking Harden over Kyrie Irving? You know what you
Yes.
dirty bitches what? What? 21 points from James fucking Harden? Eight
Okay.
assists from James Harden? Mm, 5 rebounds? Over Kyrie? Fuck. Alright, fine. Give it James. This is the problem I have right here, and I'm gonna change the camera for this. Oh, I can't. Fuck. Whatever. Jalen Williams for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Who the fuck are you to be over Kyrie Irving? 21 points, 5 assists, 5 rebounds. Let's go over to Kyrie Irving's numbers. Kyrie is currently averaging 24 points, 4 assists, shooting 41% from the fucking three and 50% from the fucking field. And he is not an all-star fucking reserve, at least, but you give it to a nigga named Jalen Williams. You are fucking sick. No wonder why the NBA product is fucking going down the drain. You can't even give your fucking stars what they supposed to. So fuck the NBA today. Fuck the NBA tomorrow. Fuck the NBA next week. Fuck the NBA on All Star Weekend. And if Jimmy Butler don't get fucking traded, fuck that shit too. I'm gonna leave it on that. Kyrie Irving for motherfucking goddamn MVP. Fuck you, Tati.
Do you really think they'd let that Jew hater at All Star
Dog,
Weekend?
don't you fucking start with me.
The fuck
Let
are
it
you
go.
doing? Like the hell are you talking about?
This nigga's averaging 24 points. Way more than fucking
9.
Jalen Williams.
So,
Okay,
9.
Sick
but
fucks.
I got bad news.
what's up?
So basically, this is the end of the show. I'm supposed to say some deep thoughts, give people a breath of fresh air. But I'm a White Sox
Fresh
fan.
what?
Fresh air, nigga.
Nigga said fresh air.
Stop.
Like we was getting the music.
Hold on, wait. You know why.
Anything's possible.
So,
Go to
first
hell,
of all,
bro.
9. How the fuck can I give these people a positive send off? Like, I don't know what to do. I'm a Bears fan. I'm a White Sox fan.
You could
Do
sell
I?
your fantasy team.
Hold on, wait. Shut the fuck up. Do I have anything to look forward to tomorrow?
Hopefully the gym. Good God. That shit is disgusting.
So, you know what? Fellas laughing, he's done. Quez,
I didn't laugh this time.
I'm gonna ask this time, right?
Yeah, not this time. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah, I'll shut the fuck up. Bye. So, listen, right? This message was rated B, G,